This yeah, much easier to ride than the Super Tenere by far. Yeah, you can't really slide it around if you're not in the right gear. The beauty of the 450 is that you can definitely slide it around all the time. But this thing is super fast for this sort of riding. This is the valley. So basically the off-roading area we're running parallel to it. This is a beautiful area. I've always liked this. This valley road is gorgeous. If I was a popular YouTuber, I would move over here, ride around some more. This bend right here is just so much fun on something fast. You can get your knee down. But this bike, it handles pretty well. It's like I'm going over the speed limit slightly. But it feels like I'm maxing it out here. You can explore all of this area, but the 21-inch front wheel leaves much to be desired for handling. It's a good compromise for off-roading, that's for sure. This is basically just a forest road. You know, there's like little trails throughout here, and I don't know many about them. There's like a lot of trails. Look at this, just sliding around like crazy. You could definitely take a car through here, but it's crisp. The air is crisp today. This is the type of roads I enjoy in the Super Tenere. See, there's like little areas where you can pull over. Man, so much fun. See, I kind of wish I had a little bit more of this near me, because this is the type of like funnities I like. Finding a gravel road in Washington is just like so difficult. It's like all you have is like maybe driveways. Man, I'm sliding. That is awesome. There's no way of not spinning. You know, the Super Tenere had like traction control, you could turn it off, but this thing is just like, alright, I'll just spin like crazy. And we're climbing up in elevation quite a bit. Know this area. This kind of loops back to where I was. The interesting thing too is that if there's a car going this way or a motorcycle, you'll see the dust in the air, but if somebody's coming at you, you don't know. Whoa, I just slid like crazy there. This bike is so fun to ride in this sort of atmosphere. Alright, let's just give it some gas. Oh, wow. This is awesome. This bike is good. This is actually like a more brilliant bike than I thought. I mean, there's no issues riding this thing in this sort of environment. It's like very fun. Like, there's no way I could ride the Super Tenere like this here. I mean, I'm very careful, but these forest roads and trails, I wasn't sure I could do Petersville, and I did it. And now, look at this. Forest roads are nothing. Or, you know, at least I can do this like, what, 2-3 times faster than they can with the Super Tenere. Whoa, holy shit, this thing just slid around like crazy. It's easy to slide. So easy to slide around. You know the problem with bananas? is that they look a little bit like a penis. This is why this bike is great. Right in the beginning, I was able to ride into town, get gas, not worry about anything because I have a tag on it, and then just hit these trails. You can go on the bigger trails like this, or you can go on the ORV quad trails, the rock crawling stuff. But this bike does it all. Like if a quad can make it, you can make it. I am covering my brake, by the way. You never know. This bike does much better in this sort of road than on the trails because of the rear suspension. You know, the front suspension is soft, but I don't mind it as much as the rear. The rear suspension is just very inadequate. But I should probably try and just firm it up a bit. And the bike sounds really good with the FMF exhaust. I'm telling you, man, if you have a slow bike, get a nice exhaust like the FMF. It makes riding just so much more enjoyable. National Forest, guys. It sounds like I'm going fast, but in reality, I'm not going that fast. Oh, this is so much fun. Oh.
Just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber, you go and do something like this and totally redeem yourself.